How many times have you found yourself in a situation like the one Goofert is about to walk into?
Hey, Mom, me and my friends are gonna meet up for some sick froyo at 4. Is that cool?
My friends and I, Goofert. Say my friends and I.
Okay, whatever. Can I go?
Odds are you've had conversations like that enough times that you've probably ended up in a situation like this one. Well, welcome back, Goofert. How was the frozen yogurt?
It was fine. Me and Jelena was there, and she said some mean things to my friends and I.
What? Well, maybe I should call her mother. Now, I'm going to let you in on a not-so-secret secret. Goofert was wrong both times. He got corrected the first time, but his second error got ignored. If this sort of thing has ever happened to you, gather round as we talk through the straightforward mystery of pronoun case. If you remember from our discussions of grammar, English sentences are built with a subject, verb, and object in that order. And while verbs are obviously made of verb phrases, subjects and objects are primarily constructed out of noun phrases. In the long ago days of Old English, all nouns and pronouns changed their form depending on where they were in the sentence. Subject nouns looked a little different from object nouns, and there were other noun forms for possessives, indirect objects, and occasionally other things. Nowadays, though, nouns stay the same no matter where they live, but pronouns, being as resistant to change as they are, still take different forms depending on where they appear in the sentence, as you can see here. And this is why teachers and parents have been correcting people for generations. When Goofert said, "Me and my friends are going to meet at 4," he made the classic error of using an object pronoun in the subject of his sentence. When Goofert's mom corrected him, she was doing the right thing, even if it's never really polite to correct someone. So really, when you understand how sentences are put together, the difference between me and I is pretty straightforward. Of course, there is one case where people try to dodge the rule and end up doing something even crazier in the process. And you've heard it if you've ever been around someone who says something like, "Send the documents to Sam or myself." Now, if you've been paying attention, you already can see the problem. Myself is not the standard object pronoun. More particularly, myself is a reflexive pronoun. The only time it's appropriate to use myself as an object is when I is the subject. So I can admire myself, I can praise myself, and I can flatter myself. But you cannot give documents to myself. You can only give them to me. So when someone uses myself, they're trying to avoid being wrong, but they've done it in a way that makes it impossible for them to be right. But you, my friend, won't make that same mistake, because you're not just memorizing a rule, you're gaining a deeper understanding of how sentences work. And because you're working so hard, I think you're ready for a concluding pop quiz. Fill in the blank with the appropriate pronoun. Before you answer, remember that because is not a transitive verb, the blank is a subject complement and not a direct object. So technically, strictly speaking, you should say, "It is I," even if everyone will look at you like a weirdo for doing it. Now, if you'll excuse me, my friends and I are meeting for frozen yogurt.